Hey there, how's everybody doing? I want to talk today about what is rapid fire coaching, why it's so awesome, how I implement it, and how perhaps you can implement it into your business because I think it is such an incredible business model. And from both a consumer perspective and on the consultant perspective or coach perspective. Okay. So I completely switched most of my business in one-on-one coaching to this rapid fire coaching model in, I don't know, I think around June of 2022. And basically what it is it is designed to be that quick, rapid fire answers. Really helping people just kind of be in the moment when things kind of come up. They can shoot you a question and you respond to it. I first learned about this because I was in a program with a mindset coach, and that's what she does. She calls it laser coaching. You could call it whatever you want, right? Laser coaching. I can't remember who she learned it from. He called it something else. But basically, it's this unlimited access to you. A lot of people are doing it through, I think they're calling it like Voxer only coaching. But here's the thing that I absolutely love is mine is not just the way I have it set up and the way she has it set up. My mindset coach is not just Voxer or WhatsApp type coaching. There is the ability to have calls. And the calls are really, truly what are so killer and amazing. Because here's the thing, when you have a retainer style or you have a long-term coaching and you have these set calls where it's like 1 hour every other week or 1 hour every single week or even 30 minutes, a lot of times things are just, you're just talking. That's what I found is that or they're coming to you with so many things that have happened, right, in between each call that then you have to go through a million things. The conversation goes a million directions. You end up with too many action items and it just creates a lot of overwhelm and where you don't really get the results. And here's the thing, the beauty with rapid fire coaching is that there really is no time for that because they have access, right? They have access. They're Think about it like they're always in your corner or I'm always in your back pocket. I talk a lot about that, about GPS, but that's what's so amazing. And so the way I have rapid fire set up is that I use WhatsApp because I love that you can send voice memos, you can send documents, you can send it to your email if you want to save it or refer to it later. You can star it and it puts it right in a different folder. I know a lot of people love Voxer. I personally don't like it just because I feel like it's too hard to go back and actually search on things, especially if it's a long voice note. So I personally don't like that. I know a lot of people do. I use WhatsApp, and then also I have a calendar that is set up with these 25-minute call links. And so that every client that goes on rapid fire has access to this calendar and they can book as many calls as they want per month. Now, you can do this a couple different ways, and people might think, oh my gosh, Michelle, how do they, they just can book all these calls? Well, first of all, you get to set the parameters on when you want them to have availability, right? It's no different than if you have a coffee chat or a Calendly link. Like you set the parameters around when they have access to you. So it's not like they have 24/7 access to you. It's unlimited, meaning they can book as many calls, but it doesn't mean your schedule is open unlimited. Okay. You can still have business hours. And then they can book the call. But the thing is that you're focused on one thing. So when they book the call, they usually have the ability to say, what do you want to focus on this during this call? And so it's one thing, you get on, you talk about it, you create the action items, they go take action. And then in between, you can have the Voxer or WhatsApp support, and then they can book another call when they're ready. What I absolutely love about this is that it is in the moment. The client has to take ownership for this, right? Like it's not like you're showing up every single week and they can say, "Oh, I didn't get anything done." They're not going to book a rapid fire call and say, "I just booked the call, but I didn't do anything and I don't have anything to talk to you about," right? And one of my clients said the thing that she loved, now she's been working with me for over 4 years on retainer, and we switched her to this model recently. And she said, Michelle, I cannot even tell you how amazing it is to just know that I have access to you to ask these questions that I normally would have been like piling up until our next call. And then what happened is I felt like I was so overwhelmed because I had so many things to talk to you about, where now I feel like I'm just constantly in this state of proactivity versus reactive. I'm not having to wait to talk to you and be in this state of reactivity. And so It's this amazing way to support your clients, but you can do it from anywhere because the reality is most of the time it's just a quick voice note back and forth either on WhatsApp or a quick text or a quick, hey, send me this, I'm going to send you a loom back, or they might send you a question, you say, hey, jump on my calendar, let's talk about this. Even then the calls are only 20 minutes. Record them, they take notes, you give them action items, and you move on. And so it is such a powerful, powerful business model for keeping people moving forward. I heard on a podcast a while ago, like, give away the secrets, give away all your secrets, because truly there is no secret out there that somebody can't Google, and sell the implementation. And that's what rapid fire coaching is it's selling that implementation piece and keeping people from getting wrapped up with shiny object syndrome, imposter syndrome, comparisonitis. There's none of that because it's immediate. It's in the moment. Hey, I'm struggling with this. Here's what's going on. I mean, I'll give you an example. I even reached out last week to my mindset coach and it was like, I'm in a place of growth. I feel like I'm doing a ton of connecting. It's not netting a lot of result right now, not in a bad way, but when you're in a stage of growth, I'm in a stage of planting seeds right now. So when you're planting seeds, they don't immediately harvest, right? And so for her, I just wanted to meet with her, just kind of talk about it, work through it, talk about some things I could do in the meantime while I was nurturing and waiting for these seeds to harvest. And it was just amazing. Like, there's no time to spiral and get into comparisonitis and feel like everything I was doing was wrong. Or no, it just kept me on track to be like, yep, you're planting the seeds. Now water them, nurture them, water, nurture, like it really helps in that moment. So it's a really, really powerful business model. I absolutely freaking love it. And if it's something that you feel like, yes, oh my gosh, Michelle, this is exactly what I've been needing. I need somebody to help me with the implementation. I need somebody that I can ask those questions to. That's why I love it. I love it because I've been on the client side of it. I'm still on the client side of it. And I love it from the coaching perspective. And I love the feedback I get from my clients. And so you can position it a bunch of different ways. Mine is more of a 6-month retainer. Right now, it's $500 a month for 6 months. I mean, each month, if you pay in full, it's a little bit of a discount. But again, it's not expensive. It's a very affordable way to get support. And you might be thinking like, wow, that seems like not a lot of money for unlimited access to. But the reality is, again, it's quick. It's a bite size. It's rapid fire. It's just enough to keep people accountable and keep people implementing. So I really, truly, if you are in a position or you do a coaching program and you feel like implementation is the piece that people really are struggling with, I would really encourage you to think about how could you implement this rapid fire. And if you want to chat about it, please, absolutely, right now, send me a DM and say, rapid fire, would love to chat with you about it. I'm happy to chat with you about it and see if it's something that is really a good fit for you and your clients. If you think it is a way you can implement it, it could be like, you could set it up as a graduate program. So say they go through like a 6-month program with you and now they just want this accountability. It could be more of a rapid fire group program where they work with you one-on-one and then everybody kind of goes into this rapid fire group program and you do maybe a one Q&A session where it's real quick rapid fire any time, or maybe it's a once a week. I mean, there's so many different ways and possibilities. This is what I love. This is where I always say there is not a one size fits all business model. Take the business model and then adapt it to what works for you and your clients and how you best serve. But I'm telling you, it is extremely powerful. I cannot believe the change in the difference in the results that my clients are getting because they're so action focused. And if you stay tuned, you may start to see a little bit of a shift and rebrand in the podcast here. A little bit more focused on that rapid fire action. All right. Because it really is truly so powerful. I'm seeing such a massive difference. So anyways, if you're interested, shoot me a DM. Happy to chat with you.